Hey everybody, and welcome back to my channel Planet Build, and thanks again for tuning in at the new Willow Grove Project. Today we are going to work on the exterior for our castle all the way in the back of this village. Now this village is the thing that we started in the last video, and that is actually the start for this new magical sorcery area. Now I asked you guys some names for this area and also some names for the attractions, and I got a lot of names from you guys for this area, and I'm still trying to figure out which I'm going to choose, but let me know what you guys think of Mystery Meadows, because that is one of the names that the subscriber Madeline Cook 7012 gave me, and I do believe that Mystery Meadows is a nice name for this area. And all the other names that you guys gave me are probably going to be used for the attractions within this area. So you get the teacups, you get the carousel, and then you get the main attraction in this area, and that is the motorbike adventure. So probably going for Mystery Meadows for this whole area, but I'm definitely going to use one of those names that you guys gave me for some attractions or maybe some sub areas within this area. Today we're going to focus on the thing over here, and that is the entrance area for our motorbike adventure attraction. We got a long walkway up into this castle, and then eventually we got a queue running down to this underground section where the coaster has its start. Now afterwards I'm going to check back in on you guys to see what we actually built today, but we're going to focus on the castle over here first. So enjoy the speed build and check back in afterwards to see what we actually did today. So back again after that speed build section, back here at this castle and back actually at the Mystery Meadows, because that is the name for this area from now on. Still need to get used to that though, but quite happy with all the names that you guys gave me for this area. Definitely going to use a lot of those names for the attractions as well. Quite happy with the way this castle turned out. We got a nice long walkway up into this castle, and I did that on purpose because I just want the guests to actually have the option to walk into this castle or into the plaza of this castle to see what is going on over there before they actually enter the motorbike adventure attraction. And because the queue for that one is actually over in this small little building. It starts over here before it goes down into that underground section. Still a lot of work to do though for this coaster. Actually didn't do anything for that coaster yet, but probably going to do that in phases. And the next video will definitely be the underground section underneath this castle, and that will be for the loading station for this coaster over here. And like I said, on purpose wanted a plaza in this area where you can walk through before you actually enter the attraction, or the queue for the attraction. If I would actually have a queue all the way up until this starting point over here, then you would not be able to go back. So I just want a nice walkway up into that castle as well. And eventually I also recolored the stones for this castle a little bit darker. The thing over here that you see, the pavilion over here, is the actually original color for these stones. And I thought maybe a little bit more darker would fit perfectly within this environment. So I think it's like 2 or 3 tones darker than the original, but I do believe when I'm going to use a lot of these blue crystals, the blue just pops up more nicely with the dark gray than with the light gray. So I chose a little bit more dark gray for this for the color of these stones for this castle, and I'm actually quite happy. We get a nice small little cemetery over here. I'm probably going to add some animations to this one. It's quite static right now, but maybe I'm going to use some moving platforms to actually make these gravestones go from left to right, or any other animation will do, I guess. Or maybe something else to turn this static cemetery into something a little bit more detailed. Like I said, a lot of these gemstones, or these sorcery stones over here, and I'm also going to use those for the coaster as well. And then you get the plaza over here. And the thing that I like about this plaza is that the Skyliner is actually running very closely to it. The Skyliner goes from the Neon District area all the way up into the left corner of this sorcery area, the Mystery Meadows. And I do believe that when you would ride this Skyliner, you get also a nice view, or you also get a nice view of this this plaza over here. One more thing to show before the video ends, and that is some small things that I've been working on in the Neon District area as well. Now, like I said in the last video, I don't have that much time right now, so probably one video a week is the maximum I can do, maybe two, but I don't have that much time to play Planet Coaster 2 right now. And I'm also trying to figure out some things that I'm going to add for the Neon District area, which is kind of new, that I did not use in the first original area, the Neon District area, like this one over here. And that is the screens that I use for some graffiti. I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to blend all that graffiti nicely within these buildings, and therefore I've been creating this building over here, and just an apartment building from the outside. I did try to hit some service counters or some shops and stuff like that, some food and drink shops within this building, so that there's actually something to do on the inside as well. But yeah, like I said, trying to figure out how I can blend in types of graffiti within my buildings. So you got this mural over here, but also these two cats over on our Cats Fantastic building as well. And that's the thing I've been working on my own time. You know, the Neon District just is a highly detailed area, so it cost me more time to actually create one building. So probably going to do a lot of those things in my own time. And like I said in the last video, yeah, probably going to do a mixture between the Neon District area and building something for the Mystery Meadows area, the new sorcery area within this park. But I do believe that is a wrap for today's video. I highly appreciate all the views, all the comments, all the likes, all the help that you guys give me for actually figuring out some names for this area, or other things that you help me with. Let me know what you think of this castle, if you do believe that this is a nice entrance for the motorbike adventure attraction. Let me know, and hope to see you guys very soon in the next video. So stay safe, thank you for now, and bye bye.